So welcome everybody. As always, it's so nice to be with you, whether you're tuning in right now in real time or whether you're listening to these recordings in the future. So as always, these are universal meditations. They're meant for everybody, whether you're an advanced practitioner or you're new to meditation. This is your time to go deep within, bring balance to your life. And one of the beauties of meditation, there's no way to do it right. There's nothing for you to have to do. So just always do what you're comfortable with. And the important thing with meditation is you'll have whatever experience you have now, but it's the ongoing repetition of meditation, hopefully on a daily basis, even if it's for 5 minutes, that creates the real power. So adjusting our posture, spine erect, shoulders gently back and down, feet planted on the earth, hands resting comfortably in your lap, either palms up or palms down. Bring your head slightly back, slightly incline your chin. Gently close your eyes. Soften your jaw. Soften your forehead. Lift and open your chest. In your imagination, create a zone of silence around yourself, a protected space. Take a slow, gentle inhale. Deep sigh of letting go. Slow, gentle inhale. Deep sigh of release. Slow, gentle inhale. Deep sigh of letting go. As you inhale now, bring your shoulders up towards your ears and let it go with a deep sigh. Shoulders up and release. Shoulders up and release the tension. Just begin to notice your breath. And prolong the exhale. Slow, gentle inhale. And a prolonged exhale, emptying. Do that a few more times at your own pace. And now bring the breath back to a balanced state. Breathing into the count of 4, breathing out to the count of 4. And if you can notice your heartbeat, breathe into the count of 4 heartbeats and out to the count of 4 heartbeats. very simple practice helps bring balance to our life, our mind and body, spirit, but also brings us into present time as we concentrate on the breath and concentrate on the heartbeat. No efforting. And now drop the counting, bringing relaxation to the body, softening the scalp, the top of your head, the crown. Relax your forehead. Soften your temples. Relax your eyebrows. And your eyebrow center. Your eyelids are closed. Soften the inner corners of your eyes, the gentle muscles around your eyes. Relax your cheeks. Release your jaw. Your lips are soft, perhaps slightly parted. Relax the outer corners of your mouth. Soften your tongue. Relax your throat and your inner throat. Feel relaxation flowing down your arms from shoulder to elbows, elbows to fingertips. Take a slow, gentle inhale again, and as you exhale, soften the chest area. And notice the rise and fall of the chest with each breath. Another tool to help us get present, you can put one of your hands on the center of your chest and feel the rise and fall very gently. Also maybe feeling the beating of your heart. With each exhale, relaxing more deeply. Now soften the belly. Noticing the rise and fall of the belly with each breath, and you can put your other hand right above your belly button, noticing the rise and fall. So one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly. Now move your hands back to your lap, softening the pelvic area, the back, the upper back, the mid back, the lower back, base of your spine. Feeling your thighs heavy in the chair. Relaxing your knees, your lower legs and ankles. Now your feet and each toe. Now scan your whole body, any area that's still tense or giving you discomfort. Just breathe very gently into that area. As you exhale, feeling and letting go. Soften your skin, which is the largest organ of your body. Now going into the interior body, imagining that you're softening the organs. Every cell of your body, the billions of cells, working together effortlessly in harmony, in a perfect state of well-being. Now that we've relaxed the body, imagine that you're relaxing the mind. So you can just imagine the thoughts spacing out. So there's a space between the thoughts. So imagine what it would feel like to relax your mind, which is constantly thinking, because that's its nature. But just like we relax the body when we go to sleep at night, it's also important to relax the mind. And meditation is a wonderful way to do that. So just imagine your mind is relaxing. Imagine that your emotions are also relaxing. Because just like thoughts come and go, so do emotions. And with the body, the mind, the emotions, we're creating a sense of peace. As you inhale now, breathe in the thought of peace. As you exhale, breathe out the thought of peace. So you can say to yourself as you inhale, peace, and as you exhale, peace. And in this state, I'm going to turn down the music. Just notice how you feel as the breath becomes even more gentle, as you breathe in peace, as you breathe out peace. Even though we're working with the thought of peace, you can put anything on the breath: harmony, love, aliveness. The Tibetans call it the mind riding the wind. And as the breath becomes more subtle, we tune into the essence of the breath, the life force, the energy that pervades all living things. So the same life force, the same energy, the same breath is being breathed right now by all forms of life on the planet. One breath, manifesting in different ways through each one of us. So as we work with the peace, we want to work with the elemental breaths. We want to find the peace within the elements. So the earth breath in and out through the nose. But make this a peaceful breath. So the image of the Mother Earth at peace. So sometimes when you're walking in the forest or wherever in nature you feel peaceful, particularly when there's stillness around you, you get a sense of the peace of Mother Earth. And now the water in through the nose, out through the mouth. Make this breath very peaceful and subtle. A gentle breeze, a peaceful breeze. When that air becomes very still, that sense of peace. And the water is very still, like a calm lake, or the ocean when it looks like a mirror. And even when there's agitation on the surface, if we go deep within into the heart of the ocean, there's perfect peace and stillness. And now the energy of fire in through the mouth, out through the nose. But even this has a sense of peace, the peace of a rainbow, the very gentle light of sunrise or sunset. There's a point of stillness at that moment of sunrise and sunset, but all of nature becomes very still for a moment. As we breathe in through the mouth, out through the nose. So it's that sense of warmth that makes us feel enveloped. And now the air very gently in and out through the mouth. Again, we find the peace within the air when it's still, barely noticeable. The breath of peace. And now very gently in and out through the nose. Ether, the ultimate peace of stillness, oneness, unity. The formless state before there is manifestation. A space of unlimited possibility because there's no boundary. So when we experience the peace of the earth, the peace of the water element, peace of the fire, the peace of the air, and the perfect peace of oneness. And we add a healing prayer. We're going to do this once for ourselves and then once more for the planet. Beloved Lord, Almighty God, Goddess oneness, through the rays of the sun, through the waves of the air, through the all-pervading life and space, purify me, revivify me, and I pray, heal my body, heart, and soul. Bring your hands above the top of your head, feeling a downpouring of blessing. And then once more, beloved Lord, Almighty God, Goddess oneness, through the rays of the sun, through the waves of the air, through the all-pervading life and space, purify us, revivify us, and we pray, heal our bodies, hearts, and souls, feeling a downpouring of blessing, blessing the earth. And now just rest for a moment. Tonight is the new moon. And a couple of sessions ago, I took you through a practice of the sun and then the moon, but we're going to concentrate on the moon tonight. And the breath is an exhale. So you close your right nostril. You're going to breathe through your left nostril and exhale. And then release the right nostril, breathe in very gently. And then an extended exhale through the left nostril. Again, you're just going to breathe in, inhaling at your own pace, and then an extended exhale through the left nostril. So do that a few times. So as you continue that breath, if you're comfortable with it, the moon energy, the lunar energy, is very receptive and responsive. That's why we can't look at the light of the sun without hurting our eyes. But we can stare at the light of the moon because it's receptive of that light. It shelters us. So often in our life, we're very solar in our energy out there. The lunar energy, again, is very peaceful and receptive. And just do this as long as you're comfortable and then return to your own breathing. But as you do this breath, you can visualize at the very center of your chest, there is a new moon horizontally. And above that new moon is a bright star. So that bright star is being reflected in the light of the new moon, which is just a sliver. So you can try that image for a bit. So again, the new moon is horizontal, and right above it is a star, bright and shining. It's being reflected in that new moon. The final stage of this practice is as you exhale, you say to yourself, united with all. So inhale nothing. As you exhale through that left nostril, united with all. So these words are not gratuitous. Can you imagine going through life united with all? Now, you don't have to be united with the outward appearance. Some people are more gruff, but in their essence of essence, we can unite because it's one spirit, one energy, one soul. So just contemplate that for a few minutes. And moving away from the breath, imagine that new moon. Now, the new moon is a very powerful image because it's new. It's a beginning. As the moon moves into its fullness, it goes through its stages. But at the beginning is that tiny sliver of the new moon. So you can ask yourself, what do you want to create newly in your life? The new moon is a good time to create new beginnings, new intentions as we go through the cycle into the full moon. Now, as the light of the star or the light of the sun reflects on that new moon. Very slowly, that moon begins to grow as it's lit by the light of the sun. And as it grows, those intentions, whatever you want in your life, begin to manifest more fully. Again, at your own pace, that moon grows until it becomes the quarter moon, and then the half moon, and then finally the full moon. So experience yourself the fullness, the glory of who you are, shining bright, but also still reflecting the light of the sun, so you're still receptive, but also expansive. So you can drop that image now. So from that new moon, you experience the fullness of your potential. But this is not something you force. You're not trying to make an outcome happen, because you're in that state of receptivity, trust. So there's a natural unfoldment. The moon doesn't try to become full. It just opens itself, being receptive to the light of the sun. There's also a sense of peace. So now expanding beyond our cells, we begin to see the people in our life is unfurling into their potential, becoming a whole. And now sending the thought of peace out into our world. We say, in unison with the will of God or the goddess or whatever name, the universe, we will to have peace. In unison with the will of God, goddess, we will to have peace. In unison with the will of the divine, we will to have peace. So imagine, as John Lennon said, a world where we live in peace and understanding, a world of compassion where we express kindness. As we evolve, each one at their own pace, but also as a humanity. And now drop off form of the practice and just rest for a few moments. Go back to that breath of peace in and peace out. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. And begin to move your hands and feet very gently, feeling the floor beneath your feet, your back resting against the chair. Begin to listen to the sounds around you. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes first with a downward glance and then with an upward glance. May you be blessed. May you be centered in peace. And may you be a beacon of peace and light into the world, surrounding yourself with light, but being receptive to the light and shining that light forth. And so be it.